right, so Q4, it's coming up. Let's rip it. Let's get some results. So there are two things we have to do. The first one is prepare for Q4. The second one is establish yourself for Q4. So getting into prepare, there are two steps to doing this. So the first thing we have to do is collect bounty points. So we want to start doing this now because we have to set our book up for a bit of a review push so we can get a bunch of reviews before Q4. But if you start now, you're going to have more than enough to get these reviews in maybe October or November. So basically, I will link my affiliate link to Book Bounty below, but just start collecting points. Get as many as you can, because if you can collect 50 to 100,000 bounty points over the next month or two, you're going to set yourself up really good to establish your book for Q4. Now, step 2 for preparation is we want to analyze our book data. So we want to look at our book and look at some changes that we can make to optimize its sales. So the main things that I'm going to look at with my Amazon ads are my click-through rate and my ACoS. And so if my ACoS, my advertising cost of sales, is above 50%, then my conversion rate might be a little low. On top of that, if my click-through rate is below 0.5%, I'm going to want to make some changes as well. So the first thing you're going to want to do is update your cover and your A+ content, the overall branding for your book. This is really important. It might be annoying, but updating our cover and our branding sometimes can drastically change the results of our book. So don't just think that the cover you have is one and done. Don't be afraid to update it. I promise you it will help. So what we want to do with this is just ensure that we are on brand with the bestsellers. Go and look at the best-selling books in the topic. Make sure that we match the general style of these ones that are selling well, just so our book feels familiar to the market. But of course, don't make it identical. Make it stand out with color, with hopefully your strong title if you have one. On top of that, we have to make our book cover easier to read. If our click-through rate is low, maybe it isn't resonating with people or they don't really understand the main concept of the book. So make sure our title is bold, clear, and legible, even at a thumbnail size when people are on their phone. Make sure it is using professional fonts, no script or cluttered styles. Make sure it's very simple, bold, easy to read. Of course, make sure our cover stands out. Have strong contrast compared to our competitors with our color and our typography. Have one clear focal point of our cover. Don't have it too overcrowded. Just make the title the core focus of the cover with maybe a visual or two to represent it. And of course, any sort of other feature you have on the cover, depending on what topic you're in. Maybe it's 5 minutes a day exercises. Maybe it's 100+ recipes. Who knows? And just make sure that we are grabbing attention. If you put your book beside others, is it clearly the one that stands out and clearly the one that's drawing a lot of attention? And of course, we have to make sure our cover looks professional, have a clean layout, balanced spacing, aligned text, no blurry stock photos or generic images, something that is illustrated that looks nice or aligns with our topic without looking DIY. And from there, of course, update your A+ content as well to match the new style that you have with your new cover. So this can completely change how your book is presented and how it comes across. And this is very important. So now going into step 3 and the first part of actually establishing ourselves for Q4, that is our relaunch. So basically what we want to do with our relaunch is basically exactly how it sounds. We are going to relaunch our book to boost it in the rankings and get more from it, gain a bit of traction. And so the first thing we want to do is, of course, make our branding updates, update your cover and your A+ content if you have to. We are then going to discount our book. So we're not going to remove it and republish it. We're going to relaunch it while it's live. And how you do this is through discounting it. So if it's a high content book, it's most likely going to be around $9.99. Just make it way cheaper than all the other books. So it's almost an impulse buy. And then now we're going to run our free promo. So if your book is enrolled in KDP Select, you can go to the marketing tab of your KDP dashboard, run a free price promo, and this is where we're going to do our review push. So hopefully by now, it's been a month or two, and you have enough bounty points to actually get at least 50+ reviews. So now we're going to redeem all our bounty points during this free promo. And so we're simply updating our book if we have to. Maybe if you want to go even further, you can read the negative reviews of your book. If they weren't having a good experience, go and actually change the manuscript to improve it for the long term. That's a topic for another video. But the point of doing this is we are going to make our book more desirable with this new branding, its discounted price, with its more reviews. And then we are basically driving sales because we discounted it and we optimized it. Then when you pair the new sales from our discounted optimized book with an increased amount of reviews from our review push with our free promo to build some credibility, you're going to get better ranking for Q4. And so when your book ranks better, when there's an influx of traffic, what happens is your book sells more. And so all we're doing is making our book more desirable, get it ranking better. And then so when Q4 starts to roll around, our book is seen more, it's more desirable, it has enough reviews, and it will just overall sell better. And these are just simple things that we can do to get a lot out of our book for Q4. So step 4 is after we have relaunched our book, we have more reviews, it's discounted, we have our new cover and our A+ content if needed. We can then drive some more additional sales while this is going on, leading up to around end of November, December, just to get our book established and ranking. So of course your free promo will bring in some sales as well, but mainly we're going to be running Amazon ads to do this. And what you can do is just have a bit higher of a budget and maybe some broader campaigns to just bring in a bit more sales and improve your ranking. But basically some simple campaigns to run is we're going to run a product campaign. This is going to be the most aligned products in your space, anywhere from 5 to 10. I know I did say broader, but at the end of the day, you can also just keep your campaign simple, focusing on the best performing products in your topic. Because in my opinion, I've spent tons of money on Amazon ads. A lot of my sales have always came from the main things of the topic. I'm not trying to go wide and spend 2 hours a day managing my Amazon ads. I got things to do. I'm sure you do too. And so I like to keep it simple and effective. And this is what I found works well. So have your main products in your product campaign, have your main keywords in your keyword campaign, anywhere from 5 to 10. And you can also have an automatic campaign to go wide and to find some more potential topics to put into a new campaign. And what this is also doing is if we do this before Q4, we're going to start to see which campaigns perform the best. So then when it comes to around the end of November, when we raise our price once again, we know which campaigns are performing. And so we can limit the budget on the ones that aren't, raise the budget on the ones that are. So we know we're going to get the most out of our investment and drive the most sales, ranking organic sales, and not have to worry about spending a bunch of money and not making any profit. So we'll link my Amazon ads video below as well. It goes into a bit more detail into my strategy. But basically, like I said, have a look at what's performing best after these campaigns have been running, and then allocate your spend to what's working. And don't be afraid to crank up your daily budget. If you have a campaign that's selling well, your book's ranking high, it's doing okay, come Q4, there's going to be a lot of traffic. Raise that daily budget as much as you can. Because in many cases, if your book is profitable, if it's getting organic sales, and you have made the necessary updates to make it more enticing, you should be making profit. And so if you start to see the traction, crank your daily budget because it's going to increase your ranking. And if you ever see books that are making $1,000 a day in a generic topic, like a cookbook topic, for example, it's most likely because they are spending a lot of money on ads. However, their profit margins are still big. So they might be making $400-500 a day, but it says $1,000 a day because part of that is going to be ad spend. And so I tried to keep that as simple as possible, but our overall goal for our Q4 preparation is very simple. We want to make our book more desirable to get more clicks. We want to increase our ranking so it's seen easier by all the influx of traffic. We want to increase our social proof so our book will sell better. And when we have optimized branding, higher ranking, more reviews and social proof, we are set up for Q4. If you have all these things, if you've done these things correctly, then your book will be ranking higher. It will be more desirable to the customers. And when more traffic starts to come, we have it set up to sell more. The more you sell, the higher you rank, and the better your book will do. So on that note, I am here to help you master Amazon KDP. There's going to be tons of free resources in the description. You can get my keyword research spreadsheet to find high demand book topics. You can join my 15 Days to Publishing Mastery, which is my free email series walking you through my entire book creation process in great detail. Also going to be all related videos, full free courses, as well as you can also find out how my 4-pillar framework takes the guesswork out of publishing and turns it into a simple, repeatable system. So with that out of the way, subscribe for more no-nonsense Amazon KDP advice. We'll see you in the next video.